the Toronto Maple Leafs set to introduce Brad Treliving, formerly of the Calgary Flames, as their 18th general manager in a press conference on Thursday. They were putting the finishing touches on his contract on Wednesday and expected to announce formally the decision to hire him on Wednesday afternoon. Colby, what do you make of the move, the Leafs finding their guy so quickly? Clearly, time was of the essence, but it kind of seemed like right from Jump Street, this was the guy that they had their eye on.
Yeah, and you told me that right off the get-go. I think that's who you thought kind of all along when they parted ways with Kyle Dubas, that Treliving would get the opportunity to become the next general manager of Toronto. And I think it makes a lot of sense because Brendan Shanahan talked about wanting experience and wanting somebody who's done this, who's sat in that chair, who's managed an NHL team before. And I talked on your show, Frank, a little bit about what type of experience they'd be looking for, because is Brendan Shanahan the one who's really making the calls, or is the general manager making the calls? But the one thing that I would say that I like about Brad Treliving in this situation is that he has experience in dealing with players who are coming up on the last year of their contracts, guys like Gaudreau, guys like Tkachuk, and he's seen the different paths that these players, these star players, have taken in order to A, leave as a free agent, or B, force their hand to get traded out of there. So you can argue all day whether it worked in Calgary's favor or not, whether he should or shouldn't have rolled the dice. But my argument is that he has experience in these exact situations. And as you know, Frank, you learn from experience in this business. And I do think that he's the right man for this job in Toronto.